There, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of, let me just fix something, there we go, the week of July 18th, and this week, I almost said June, this week, I'm collaborating with Marie Moore, by the way, so if you don't know who Marie is, I've been watching her for a very long time, definitely check out the link below. I have her link right at the top in the description to her channel. Marie is awesome. I've been watching her for a very long time, and definitely she contacted me last week and wanted to collaborate and promote each other's channels, which I thought was a great idea because, as she said, and it's something I've been thinking about for a long time as well. Nobody in this community, the psychic astrologer community, promotes each other. And if you look at YouTube, a lot of other people in other kind of communities promote each other. So she came to me and wanted to do that. I thought it was a great idea, like I said. So definitely all about it, more collaboration and things like that. So we are the only two so far, I think, that are doing this, but hopefully we can get more other YouTube people and things like that on board, other astrologers and psychics. But having said that, like I said, just check her out if you haven't ever checked her out before. Like I said, her videos are pretty awesome. She mixes astrology and tarot, so I like that as well. But let's see what's going on for your week this week. And let's see here, a little bit different than the past weeks, which I think is a good thing because it's been kind of the same for you, Taurus, I would say. But yeah, you start off with the Ten of Hearts. This is a good card. A couple other signs have already had this card this week. A couple of signs had it for the monthly readings as well for this month of July. It's interesting that it's coming up in the middle of the month too. I think that the middle of this month is really great for people. I think there's a lot better energy on a personal level. Like I said, you have to kind of not ignore the global stuff, but just realize that the stuff going on globally is just that. It's, global issues. But I think for us personally, energy is getting a lot better. So I think that's going to be true for you this week. With this card represents fortune after difficulty, good things happening to you after a difficult period of time. It even represents socializing, being more social, having better interactions with friends, and things like that. So I really like to see this card for you. But it's also, a card of fun and having more fun and things. You have the Jack of Diamonds coming up next. Same deal. It's a card of having fun, making sure you have fun this week. It's a card of balancing work and pleasure and all of that. He's got a perfect balance between work and pleasure. So this week you could find yourself having a good balance between those two things, which is nice. This can even be somebody coming to you who might be younger than you, or maybe you just think they are for whatever reason, and they could be offering you financial advice. And don't put them down because they're younger, but it might be advice you'd actually want to take, even though, it's weird. Jacks always, sometimes, I shouldn't say always, because sometimes they approach us. There are people who approach us, and maybe we don't think very highly of them, or they're younger, so we automatically assume we're smarter, and they always show up in our lives to give us advice. And again, sometimes we don't listen to that advice, but it's always advice we should listen to. So don't jump to any conclusions here or anything like that based off of advice from a younger person, because it could be very valuable to you this week. Next, you have the Five of Diamonds. Really good time to start any projects that you have planned, start anything new. I think you Tauruses get this card a lot now that I think about it, and but it's definitely a great card to start new projects, start new plans, begin new things. Anything new that you want to start. It doesn't even have to be anything financially related. This can even be, a relationship. Maybe you want to start a relationship, or maybe you want to take a relationship to a new level. This card just says it's a great time to get started on anything you want in your life. Next, you have the Four of Spades. I think this is like the only thing that kind of fits in with the past few weeks. This is just you wanting more comfort, looking to build a more comfortable life, and really figuring out, like, how can I do that? How can I build a more comfortable life for myself and my family and, all this other stuff? And this is you figuring it out, because Four of Spades is a card of recovery. Ten of Hearts here. That first card is also a card of recovery, so it seems like a very good week of recovery for you. Excuse me. And speaking of recovery, I have not been feeling well, and I need some water, so before I choke. But next you have the hold on one second here. Past 2 days I have been trying to get through these weekly videos, and I've only made it to about 2 signs today. You are my second sign today that I'm apparently going to get to. But anyway, you have the King of Clubs coming up next. long-term thing for you about some fire sign showing up in your life, or having some fire sign in your life, and really working with an energy with that person. So they could be difficult or they could be very helpful to you, either or. But there's something here with fire energy. It's been a long-term thing for you, Taurus, so pay attention to that. Next, you have the Five of Spades, needing to take more risks, and you end with the Five of Clubs, which is very similar, needing to take more risks, but this is also a card of needing to watch your health. Here I am, I've been sick for a few days now, trying to get over it. And like I said, you have these recovery cards, so some of you might have come down with something, and maybe you're trying to recover as well. And finally, Five of Clubs, needing to take more risks, again, needing to be more adventurous, and also needing to take part in hobbies. So if you don't have any hobbies, or you haven't been able to enjoy your hobbies, now is the time to do it with this card, and that could help you out as well. So, looks like a great week. I would say a rather simple week, though. There's nothing major coming up, so thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.